station. You can watch us too. We are on your computer, your mobile device. Just head on over to SuperTalk TV. And don't forget about our SuperTalk Mississippi news team. They are always covering your stories, and they do such a good job, in my opinion. Stay updated with their free weekly newsletter, and it goes out on Fridays. Just go to supertalk.fm/newsletter. It is Monday, so we're talking some good headlines here on Good Things. So we got Jill to bring those to us. Welcome back, Jill.
Hi, it's good to be back.
It's good to be back. Okay, today is National Pretend to be a Time Traveler Day. So Rhino and I were just contemplating whether we would go back in time or forward in time if you had the chance.
Ooh. You know, I'd probably go back just because I want the forward, the present, no, not the present, the future to be a little bit of a mystery. But definitely back in time. I definitely go back to the 80s. That seems like a very fun time.
Oh my God, I feel so old. I adore you, Jill. Thank you for saying that. You've just made mine and Rhino's and everybody listening to Good Things.
No, okay, but some colleges, like some universities, for some reason, now they're actually doing Decades Day, and part of that Decades Day is like 2010s, and that's the time I started growing up, so people are kind of making me feel old in a way.
Oh, no, it comes at you fast. So with the 80s, was it the music? Was it the hair? Was it the outfits? What was it for you that, like, you would, I mean, it's all of the above.
Yeah, I was
a very unique decade.
The music, I don't know. I had an 80s themed birthday party when I was 18, and I remembered my dad was Indiana Jones. My brother was the lead singer from Rush. My little brother, he was Michael Jackson. My mom was Tina Turner, and obviously I was Queen of Pop, Madonna. And it was such a fun thing to do, to get to see like everyone and like just the different styles everyone had. Like no one was like looking the same, dressing the same. The hair. Now oh my gosh, I have big poofy hair, and you can see it right now. But like, it's so annoying that like back then it would be big, like full of volume hair, but now it's kind of like you have to be slicked back, look very, you know. I love big hair.
Would you have gotten a perm?
Would I have gotten? I don't think I need a perm. I think my hair is kind of. It's not in its full, like...
Nobody in the 80s needed a perm.
Yeah.
But we all got them.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
A bad one, no. I love that, though. Yes, and you get to choose. But, well, you know, there were some good times in the 80s, I think, you know, in that way, especially with music and in that way. Okay, and there's some good times coming up, too, in the future. We've got a lot of good, speaking of music, there's a lot of people coming to Mississippi. Yep. And you guys do a great job of keeping us updated with that over at supertalk.fm. So who, interesting, is making their way to the Magnolia State?
Yeah, so there's Bob Dylan. He's coming to Jackson, the Talimari Hall specifically. That's going to be on April 19th, 2026. So that's next year. So if anyone wants to go ahead and reserve some tickets, because you can go ahead and reserve them at the venue's website. So they went on sale on Friday, October 18th. So you can go ahead and do that.
This will probably be one of the bigger events that they're having there at the venue, since all of the renovations and things that they had to do to get it back up to par. So
and what a way to come back.
I was like, what a way to come back with Bob Dylan coming to town. So those probably will go pretty fast. I'm going to say that if you are interested in that and that perked you up, then you probably should go ahead and secure that pretty soon.
Oh, yeah, for sure. And that's like I think the last time he actually performed there was 2023, so not that long ago.
No, so not the 80s.
Yeah, not the 80s for sure.
Who else is coming, Jill?
Yeah, I'm doing this out of like ranking in my head of who I like the best. So I'm sorry, Bob Dylan fans. Next we have, I'm going to say Blue Oyster Cult. I'm so sorry.
No.
But yeah, they're coming to the Bologna Performing Arts Center in Cleveland. It's for the BPAC's Spring 2026 lineup. And it's going to be on Thursday, February 19th. People can get tickets at the venue's ticketing place, I guess. I don't want to say Ticketmaster because that's not.
If people don't know maybe what genre or style of music the Blue Oyster Cult would play.
It is rock.
Okay.
It is rock, yeah.
That's a good rock name then.
Yeah, of course.
I don't know about the cult part, but Blue Oyster, they could have just stopped there.
I know. Yeah.
But I'm going to assume if you're fans of them, then you were going to know their...
You know at least one of their songs.
Do you? See, I feel like that. I'm not good with knowing bands and their songs. I'm just good at knowing songs.
Have you ever seen the skit from Saturday Night Live featuring Christopher Walken where he says, "I need more cowbell"?
Yes.
Oh.
They are playing "Don't Fear the Reaper" by Blue Oyster Cult.
Okay. Obviously,
Yeah.
look at me showing my my culture like nonsense. But okay, well that's pretty cool. All
Yeah.
right. Well, there's one. There's two. Bob Dylan, Blue Oyster Cult. Who else is coming?
And Chicago's at my number 3 because as much as I love the era of Chicago that I was listening to is like a lot of my dad's stuff. It's very mushy gushy. It's still kind of rock, I guess, but it's about love and all of that. And you know how when you're a little kid, you're like, ew, you know? So they're coming. They're also a kind of rock and roll band. Apparently they were a little mellow beforehand, but they're coming to the Brandon Amphitheater and the Mississippi Coast Coliseum, so you can have 2 opportunities to go and see them.
You know, I've seen a lot of bands do that when they make Mississippi as part of their tour. They're coming to both locations or several locations within the state. I think that's really really cool, taking advantage of all the different really neat venues that we have here.
Yeah.
And it will be prime season for the Brandon Amphitheater coming up soon. When it gets a little chilly.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Right now.
But that's going to happen on May 7th and 8th. So if you want to go see the concert twice, that's a little bit of a travel, but you know, if you're a fan.
No, yeah. If you're a fan, you can definitely get that in and easy drive from Central Mississippi to the Gulf Coast or vice versa. Okay, number 4. I feel sorry for them.
Number 4 is Kansas. Yes. This is actually going from like I don't want to say the worst, but like my least favorite to my best.
That's okay. You get to have an opinion.
Yeah, Kansas is also coming to the Bologna Performing Arts Center as part of their BPAC spring lineup. So if you go over there, you're not actually just seeing Blue Oyster Cult, you're seeing Kansas. It's on April 9th, 2026. And yeah, the tickets have been on sale since November 24th. So if you want to go and get some tickets, I mean, that'd be great too.
Well, do I know their music, Rhino?
Carry On My Wayward Son.
Okay.
Yeah, that
See,
one's good.
I'm just not good with band names.
No.
Yeah, Dust in the Wind.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's good that we have such a variety that's coming here to Mississippi
I've
in that way.
noticed that like a lot of them is like country or rock. I'm like, at some point I'm kind of like, ooh, when will Britney Spears? She'll never probably tour again, but I'm
She
like,
probably will not, and it will probably be a good thing.
oh yeah, probably
Yeah.
get better.
But who else? I mean, when you think back, since you do enjoy, I mean, obviously, and we know here that you're a Swiftie, but other than that, who would you line up to see if they came to Mississippi, Jill?
Number 1 is definitely Journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, Journey's. I've been listening to their music. Well, the lead singer right now, because a little bit of music history, but the lead singer Stephen Perry, his mom actually got sick, and so he asked to have like a little bit of a leave. So they found a substitute, and that was Arnel Pineda, who's Filipino. And yeah, and basically, when Steve Perry came back and tried to rejoin the band, they were like, "I'm sorry, you can't," and that's horrible. But at the same time, it's kind of like. I don't know. I think they made good music either way.
Where did you get your kind of love of all genres of music?
My dad, we would just ride in the car and he would always just blast out different kinds of music. It's actually really funny because my mom is very, like, love the Cranberries, mellow, you know, like fun music. And my dad's very rock and roll and like, you know, screams at your face. And it's like, it's a way to wake up in the morning, really.
Well, that is a way to wake up in the morning. So how did you find Taylor Swift?
How would I find Taylor Swift? That was just
How'd you go from Journey?
No, actually, let me tell you who was the first artist I fell in love with, and I just remember this off the bat. It was Mariah Carey. I was so in love with Mariah Carey as a kid, and then Taylor Swift came, and then
like old Mariah Carey
Yeah,
or
old-
Santa Baby Mariah Carey?
no,
Two
old
different
Mariah
people.
Carey. I oh my
Totally different
gosh,
artist.
I was so in love with Mariah Carey, and I was like, she's like the prettiest person I've ever seen. I think it was like my mom listening to Always Be My Baby. And then David Cook on American Idol, the minute that he sang like a rendition of it and it was kind of rock, I think every girl swooned and they were like, oh my God, like this man, look at him.
Well, I think it's cool that you have so many different interests when it comes to music. And you know there's layers to you, Jill.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Someone mentioned that Journey is coming to Tupelo. So
Yes.
that is something to keep up. That may be in the article over there at supertalk.fm.
That's going to be on Saturday, June 27th. So it's perfect because it's on the weekend. and you can listen to that Don't Stop Believin'.
And all of these tickets that we have just mentioned here as our good headlines today, they make great Christmas gifts. So
Yes.
don't forget that too. Like buying
Yep.
memberships to fun venues or buying concert tickets in advance can always be a good Christmas happy for your loved ones. Something
Yeah.
for y'all to look forward to too.
Yeah.
So think about that.
If
You
anyone
don't-
wants to get me a ticket to Journey, that'd be nice.
I thought you were say Taylor Swift. I was like, nobody loves us that much.
She's
around
not
here.
on tour yet.
All right. Thank you, Jill. You guys stick with us. We got more for you coming up next.